Alright, so this is our FBLA public service announcement presentation. I am Cameron Langley.
I am Ifeanyichukwu Chukwurah.
Alright, so the objective is raising awareness for the victims of drug abuse and how that correlates to mental illness. So we wanted to go beyond just mental illness and kind of find another topic that also can lead to mental illness, and for us that is drug abuse. And a lot of times it's hard to raise awareness for those who suffer from mental illness when it comes from drug abuse because there's less help with the issue. So we wanted to include some statistics into our PSA to understand the objective. For example, around 50% of individuals with mental illness struggle from substance abuse, and a lot of times people in poor communities have less access to help when they seek help for their mental illnesses, and unfortunately, oftentimes those in poor communities are more exposed to substance abuse as well. So with our script making, we had some goals. We wanted to make sure we got to the point. We wanted to make sure we covered drug abuse and mental illness, and not only just the two, but how they correlate with each other. So that would be covering our objective. So we had challenges with that. We had to adapt to the time. We had to make sure we had the content in there without going over the time limit. So, we had to make a lot of changes with our script to make sure it fit. We also went away with a working title because it went over the time limit. So our storyboard, while making the script, we corresponded different scenes to different things we were saying, such as visuals, camera angles, and filming locations. So these could be things like filters, or a blur, or being outside versus being inside, or different zooms, zooming in different areas and things like that.
So editing, we just we wanted to make our PSA simplistic, so we included fades, transitions, and we mainly for the majority of our run time and our rehearsal when making the PSA, we sort of screen tested most of our shots to make sure we were in focus, and made it a lot easier in video editing to make the PSA more cohesive. And then for audio editing, we wanted to use non-copyright music to help express the theme and express the concept that we were trying to make within our PSA. We had experimentation with our voice recordings because we didn't necessarily have a microphone, but the camera recorded audio from our voices, so we had to sort of experiment when it came to using our voices and incorporating it when we edited our video. And then equipment and software that we use. For software, we use Sony Vegas Pro 13, which was easier for footage conversion and made it easier to incorporate all the music and all of the transitions. And then equipment, we used the Canon EOS Rebel T16, which was very efficient in adjusting our tones and stuff like that. So. And then copyright guidelines were observed, and then original videos shot by team members. Here's our PSA.
When life decides to break us down from the point of no return, we search for something quick to solve our problems.
Sometimes we drift from the right path.
Addiction doesn't discriminate. Addiction chooses the ones that are at their most vulnerable. 50% of individuals with mental illness suffer from substance abuse. It's okay to not be okay.
Be aware. Help others and yourself. And that's our presentation.
Thank you.